What's up, everybody? Back with another new YouTube video, and today we're going to be going over how to get out of low priority. The first rule that we're always going to have is understand everyone on your team may or may not be mentally handicapped when it comes to Dota 2. And a lot of people, when it comes to low priority, especially are Peruvian, which leads us to the second rule, is always pick a jungle carry to avoid working with these teammates. These teammates can be really hard to handle because you don't know what they're saying and they don't understand what you're saying. It's just a language barrier that Dota, consistently needs in order to be able to be performed well because it's a team game. Number 3, if you're a jungle carry, you can always try to hurry up and go get a Roshan. If you can get a Roshan, it'll keep your little ugly ass teammates in the game, especially the Peruvian ones. Once you get, the Aegis, you can actually roll around with the team and help them out. But until you get the Aegis, I really wouldn't worry about trying to help out your team at the very beginning of the game, because they're going to feed and you're just going to have to put up with it. But don't get triggered, because once you get triggered, you will lose the game. Which leads us to our fourth point, which is, of course, you don't have to speak Spanish to ping for your team. You don't have to speak anything to ping for your team. Anytime you see anything happening, you always just want to spam ping, because everybody understands the spam ping of you're an idiot, like let's hurry up and go. Number 5 is your teammates are idiotic and you want to protect them when you have the chance. So say something's happening near and around a tower, you always want to be able to just have that teleport to come in and help them out whenever they need your help. Now, don't always just show up, especially whenever you know they're going to feed. Sometimes you do have to let them die. And always be farming, especially looking at the time. It's 19 minutes and 28 seconds, and I'm really trying to push for this MKB to hurry up and get it up, so then I can really start rotating and killing the enemy team. Which will lead us to our 6 points is your teammates will feed, but keep your cool and carry them. So this is why I'm always sitting in the jungle. I'm still farming the jungle. Tinker dies after this clip. I just cut it off, and Alchemist died at the very beginning of the clip. They're gonna feed, guys. You gotta just get over it. The 7th rule is always, the other team is just as bad as your teammates, so you gotta capitalize when you have the chance. So seeing as this push started to be all the way out and we didn't even have a ward up, but I could barely see him, I decided that, hey, I was gonna jump on him, maybe my teammates would help. So what I did, I jumped on him. What did my teammates do? They actually came and helped. So your teammates aren't always just terrible and shitty, but they definitely do understand that, hey, if they want to kill, they're going to go get a kill, because everybody has that murder boner, especially with this Monkey King trying to come out and set out his ulti, and we just all completely shit on him. The rest of the time, we're just chasing past our towers, which should be like one of the rules that you don't do, is that you don't chase past the tower. You should really just take the tower and get back, but instead, we go over here and we're going to clean up this TA, and then I'm going to try to chase this Flesh Rack, which is right there, boom. But yeah, he definitely runs. Got a little scared from the Ursa Bear, but I mean, who doesn't get scared of Ursa Bear? Anyways, this leads us to our 8th rule. And this 8th rule is really something that I like to point out, is it doesn't matter the time, you want to farm. You can see the time at 37 minutes. I'm still in the jungle farming, but I don't let them push any of our towers. So you can see that all of our tier 2 towers are still up, and they're still going strong as compared to the other team where they just lost all their racks, because whenever they would farm, they got messed up and want to help out the teammate. I'd only help out whenever I got the chance to, but whenever they would go and feed, I'd just take the L and move on. But this 9th point is definitely my bad. It's don't force a Roche, play to your strengths. Don't force anything, a tower push without your teammates. But I just saw my whole entire team over here fighting. I decided, hey, I'm Ursa, I could really sneak this and get out. I already have an Abyssal, the MKB in my Vlads and Blink of. I should be able to take it and leave. But instead, this happened to me twice during this game, is that the cheese got picked up before the Aegis did, so that completely screwed me up. But yeah, for sure, do not force anything during any kind of team fights at all, because once you force a team fight and your team's not with it, that's definitely going to screw you up. And at the end, I wanted to show you guys some of the stats that I had with Ursa. I completely killed everybody in gold per minute and XP per minute, which is exactly what you want if you're going to be playing in low priority. You can't be taking any L's at any aspect of the game. Everything just panned out for us. We were losing in the beginning, and then my net worth shot up. Thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys really liked it, got some tips. Please leave a comment if you want to see anything else, and like always, this is your boy Frosty. I'm out. Peace.